What an incredible night in WWE. We're kicking things off with the legendary John Cena making a triumphant return to his home state, and let me tell you, the energy was electric. Then, the main event delivered. Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, the Bron Connection, faced off against Jimmy Uso and LA Knight in a tag team battle that had us on the edge of our seats. But the action didn't stop there. We saw Vaquer go head-to-head with Kairi Sane in a fierce women's match, and Grande Americano take on Dragon Lee in a chaotic clash that got wild. And finally, Penta proved his power against Kofi Kingston, while Lyra Valkyria secured a massive win over Roxanne Perez. Stick around, because we're diving deep into all these incredible moments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. John Cena returns home to confront Brock Lesnar. WWE Raw just delivered an unforgettable night from Springfield, Massachusetts, and it all kicked off with none other than the legendary John Cena. Stepping into the ring in his home state, Cena, who is nearing the end of his illustrious career, took a moment to reflect on his past, sharing memories of playing football at Springfield College. But the sentimental journey quickly turned intense as Cena addressed his looming showdown with Brock Lesnar at Wrestlepalooza. He admitted his fear and the possibility of failure against the Beast incarnate, but declared he would not back down, vowing to take the fight to Lesnar in what he calls his final appearances. The WWE Universe erupted with a mix of nostalgia and anticipation. Fans took to social media with overwhelming support for Cena, echoing his sentiments and expressing their excitement for his final matches. Analysts are already debating the implications of Cena's bold challenge, with many believing this could be the most personal and emotional clash of his career. But if you thought that was the biggest story of the night, you haven't heard anything yet. Get ready, because LA Knight and Jimmy Uso are about to get into it again, and things are heating up fast. LA Knight and Jimmy Uso's heated rivalry boils over. The tension between LA Knight and Jimmy Uso has been simmering, and it erupted on WWE Raw. After a recap of their ongoing issues, Adam Pearce summoned both superstars to his office to try and settle things down. Knight initially expressed his desire to face the Usos, but Pearce demanded he name a partner. After some thought, Knight shockingly chose Jimmy Uso himself, setting the stage for a massive tag team match. Later, Knight headed to the locker room to convince Jimmy to team up. However, Jey Uso, on the phone with someone, possibly Roman Reigns, intervened, telling Jimmy to refuse Knight's offer. Jimmy, asserting his independence, revealed he had already said no to LA Knight before storming off. But in a twist, Jimmy later found Knight and agreed to the partnership, much to the surprise of many. The WWE Universe buzzed with speculation about this unlikely alliance, with fans debating whether this partnership would hold or if betrayal was inevitable. The implications for the tag team division are immense, especially with the Bron Connection also in the mix. Now, let's talk about a clash of power in the women's division that had the crowd roaring. Vaquer is ready to prove herself against a formidable opponent. Vaquer dominates Kairi Sane amidst Kabuki Warrior chaos. The women's division on WWE Raw showcased an intense singles bout between Vaquer and Kairi Sane. Both competitors displayed incredible skill and resilience, refusing to give an inch. As the match progressed, Vaquer began to gain the upper hand. However, the contest took a chaotic turn with interference from the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka attempted to aid her tag team partner, Kairi Sane, but Vaquer proved too powerful, taking down both members of the Kabuki Warriors. Vaquer then executed a decisive move on Sane, securing a hard-fought victory. The post-match scene saw Asuka confront Vaquer, only for Iyo Sky to intervene, creating a tense stare-down between the two potential future rivals. Fans and analysts are praising Vaquer's dominant performance, seeing it as a major statement in the women's championship picture. The tension between Sky and Vaquer has the WWE Universe buzzing about a potential future title match. But the excitement doesn't stop there. We're heading into a high-stakes tag team main event that you absolutely need to hear about. Bron Connection, victorious in main event thriller. The main event of WWE Raw delivered an explosive tag team showdown as Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, the formidable Bron and Bron Connection clashed with the dynamic duo of Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. The match was a brutal display of power and strategy, with both teams unleashing their full arsenal. After a back-and-forth battle, Bronson Reed secured the victory for his team by executing a devastating running Death Valley driver on Jimmy Uso, followed by a successful pinfall. The Bron and Bron Connection proved their dominance, sending a clear message to the rest of the tag team division. The post-match saw Bron Breakker deliver a final spear to Jimmy Uso, but the situation escalated when Jey Uso intervened with a steel chair, only to be blindsided by LA Knight, who hit Jey with a BFT to end the show. This victory solidifies the Bron and Bron Connection as a top threat in the tag team division, leaving fans eager to see their next challenge. The intense post-match angle with Knight and Jey Uso has also set up major future storylines. And that's just a taste of the incredible action. We've got more shocking moments and must-see matches to recap. Stay tuned. What a night of WWE Raw. John Cena made a powerful return, the Bron and Bron Connection took the main event, Stephanie Vaquer secured a huge win, and Grande Americano triumphed in a chaotic bout. Penta showed his might, and Lyra Valkyria proved her dominance. Don't miss a second of the action. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your favorite moment, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive WWE content.